Good morning. My name is Melissa Holden, and it is September 14th, 2022. And this morning I'm really feeling the empty nest thing, I guess. That's not really what I should call it because my kids are still here. It's just they're learning to take care of themselves and walk. And I just not sure I'm really keen on this whole thing. And my daughter senses it. She is so caring and thoughtful. She'll be like, well, Mom, if you want to walk with me, you can. It's not that I don't want you to walk with me. I don't need you to walk with me anymore. I think that's what I want, them to walk by themselves and take care of themselves, but just getting up and them being not here and nothing to do, and I've already cleaned everything I could possibly do. I made dinner and everything, and it's only like, 8 something? What the heck am I gonna do? So I exercised, I took out the garbage, and wonder what I'll do today. That's something I could talk about, and who knows what else I'll start talking about. I've been practicing my piano a lot lately. Just not content saying, I can't play. It's been 10 years. They say anything that I'm going to recover, it'll be by then. So basically, I can go ahead and start learning and adjusting and learning a different way. Because it's not like halfway through I'm going to be able to control my fingers and then I'll have learned in vain. Although this morning I was talking with my children about resurrected bodies and how we'll be able to do everything. But if I have not been practicing even having a resurrected body, and my daughter, well, we weren't talking about playing piano, we were talking about having long hair. And if your hair gets snarled and stuff. Well, I told her, I said, well, your hair is dead cells, and if your cells don't die, she says, well, yeah, you probably just snap your fingers or something, or decide, I want my hair to look differently, and then it will. And I told her, I said, well, you know what I think about that? I think it probably doesn't even matter. Sidetrack, told you it was going to happen. Anyway, what I was wanting to make a comment about, because it's always on my mind, this morning in particular, because it's so cloudy and rainy and icky, those are the perfect piano days, because I can look out my window at the dreariness, and it fits the Moonlight Sonata mood perfectly. And that's what I wanted to talk about. I honestly think that was written for me. It's perfect for me because it's slow. It allows me to do a lot of analyzing and thinking, because it's like he separates da da da, but it's basically arpeggiating a chord. So I can follow the chord progression, and then it strengthens, it's like this, my left hand, that's what I'm doing, you can't see because it's off camera. This hand doesn't respond very well, and all it is chords. The other hand's doing all the da 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 da, all that's with this hand. And I think, oh, that's perfect, because I always think of that song, Für Elise, or Für Elise. Anyway, Für Elise. Anyway, I always think of it as he wrote it for a student so that she could develop a skill that she didn't have, and I'm thinking, Moonlight Sonata was totally written for me. Because when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, I just love how that sounds, and it's like, you know how like when you eat something that you want and it tastes so good, like people go to restaurants and say like, that tasted good, or when they go see a movie and they're like, that was awesome, that was really good. That's how I feel waiting for the next chord and the progression to come. It's like when there's a Picardy, no, it's not a Picardy third, it's like I'll be doing an arpeggio, da 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 da, and then it changes, da da da. It's like something about that, it's so awesome, and I love to play, and I want to record myself playing it just so that you can hear, but I'm sure what I feel won't be transferred, and that's what I want to record, is the feeling that I have. And all you'll do is hear the notes that are played. Right now I'm just having a lot of insight regarding choir. And when we sing, we always talk about how it feels and what we think about the lyrics and things, and what we think and what we're going to be portraying, because I think it's the same thing. What we feel isn't actually the same thing that the others will feel, and so we want to facilitate others in being able to have an experience and feel as wonderful about it as what we do. Anyway, sidetrack again. My whole point was that I really feel like playing the Moonlight Sonata, and I do like 1 page a week or something. There's 4 pages in the book that I'm playing it, and if I do 1 page a week in 4 weeks, I'll have it. So 1 month I'll have it done. And just practicing it, I love to listen to it, and it's perfect theory. But even more than that is I think it's really strengthening my ability to play. Okay, I'm just thinking about something someone said last week. Constantly things are popping up in my head, but this one popped up and it's just covering everything else, so I'll mention it. A guy says, yeah, we often think things as being like, if you do this, then this happens. And I used to be kind of that way. I used to think, well, if I don't practice on Sundays, then I'll get better. And if I use the hymnal to practice and to learn, then I'll learn a lot quicker. That's the same thing. It's not like, it's the way he explained it is a vending machine. It's not like a vending machine. If I want G3, then I push that button and it'll come out. It's not that way. And the other thing he said, like in things too, wanting blessings is what we're talking about. Not wanting potato chips to fall down, but little blessings. Some people do all the things thinking it's like a slot machine. Like if I do the work and pull this thing down, then all I have to do is just wait and maybe, because I deserve it, but we'll see whether or not, if I pull the slot, whether I'll get the blessing or not. Anyway, I'm saying it's not really that. It's just like when I play, I feel like it's helping me get better. And it's because it's perfectly designed for me, and I love to listen to it while I play it. And I want to record it to play for other people. And I think when my kids hear me playing, do they feel that? Probably not. But who knows what I'll communicate. The end. That's long enough.